Hey everybody, this is Chad from Stick's Blog. I'm Stick. Today I wanted to talk about really a transition. Since I started backpacking, of course when I started out I bought a bunch of heavy stuff. As time goes by I realized that I wanted to lighten up, basically get better gear and everything. In this video I want to talk about mainly this pack right here. Now, if you've read any of my posts lately, you'll have seen a post a couple of weeks or a couple of days ago talking about me lightening up, and basically I have. Over the course of time, I've kind of got some of my gear and stuff. I've got it smaller, lighter, and then I've also just dropped gear that I just actually don't need, like little tack hammers, hammering stakes. I've learned some things, so I decided I'm going to go a little bit smaller. Like I said, I've got most of my gear and stuff down, so it was time for me to go down from a pack. I was using the Kelty Red Cloud 5600, and it weighed about 5 pounds 10 ounces. So I've been looking at some different packs and stuff, and I was torn between a bunch of different packs. Finally, when I was ready to lay down the money, I decided to go with the ULA Circuit because I thought that they've got a great reputation. Anybody you ask, it seems like it's got a ULA pack. They've been very pleased with it. It's very functional, it's lightweight, and it's durable. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and go with the ULA pack. Now, just to let you know right off the bat, whenever I decided to go with it, I was kind of having some trouble deciding on what hip belt to use. So when I talked to the guy, Chris, he told me that he would just send me a medium and a large since I was kind of between the both, and he would let me try them out both. So I've got both of them. It came with a medium or a large hip belt intact, and they came with a medium hip belt also. So once I get everything loaded up, I'm going to play with it and see how both of them feel, just see what I want. But anyway, so this is the ULA Circuit. It's made of basically a Dyneema ripstop, so it's a really tough, durable, lightweight fabric. The whole pack, I believe I've got my cheat sheet here. Let's see here. The whole pack is said to, it's large enough to hold 4,200 cubic inches. And then according to the specs, the whole pack without just any of the stuff weighs 36 ounces. Now, when I got it in, it's got the large hip belt on it, it's got the aluminum stay, it's got everything in it that comes with the pack. It's got all the accessories, and when I weighed it on my scale, it weighed 39.5 ounces. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all of those, but that's just something I'm going to have to figure out as I go too. But just to let you know, it's really a basic pack. It's just a top loader, but what's neat, it's got a dry sack top. You roll it, you lock it down, and it's like a dry sack. Also, these top straps, they'll work as your vertical compression to keep your pack packed tight. And then basically it's got a large mesh pocket on the front. It's got this shock cord zigzag across the front, and you can put stuff outside or strap stuff to it. It's got two ice axe loops on the bottom, or whatever you want to put in there. It's also got these loops at the top. You can use these to put your trekking poles through here, let your baskets catch, and then put them through here and strap them to your pack. It's got two large pockets on each side, and each of those pockets are, you use this pull here. It's got a little lock clip on it. You pull it and cinch it tight. You got one on each side. And then as far as the hip belt, they have two pockets that come standard, one on each side. Now, a couple of the accessories that are on this thing, these right here are the hand loops. You just put your thumbs through them, keeps your arms at a 90-degree angle, you don't get the sausage fingers. Also, it's got these little yellow loops here, and these are for a water bottle. And if you've seen it working before, you know how it works. If not, I'm going to try it out a little bit later with the bottle. Of course, it's got your sternum strap that comes across your sternum. It's got your load lifters, your haul loop, and they recommend using this haul loop whenever the pack is loaded to take it off or to put it on. Of course, this is your strap also. It goes across the top to help compress and keep the top of it closed down. Other than that, it's got some hip side compression straps that you can pull the pack closer to your back. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's a simple pack, but it's got a lot of nice features. It's also got these side straps for side compression here. Looking inside the pack, I don't know how well you can see this. This right here is the water bladder pocket that clips off if you don't want it. Also inside here, got just a little mesh sack you can put your ID and stuff in. And then right here, undo this right here, and you can kind of push that that Delrin loop out. You can take it out if you don't want it. I figure I'm gonna leave it in. Also, this is where you access your stay. You just kind of pull this back and your stay is there, so that's good to pull out and get it, you know, fixed to however it needs to ride on your back. So anyway, that's the circuit. I'm gonna, here in just a minute, I'm gonna load it up and see how it does. Like I said, I just took it out of the box a while ago, so this is my first experience with it. But anyway, I just kind of want to real quick just give you a run through of what all I'm going to use in the pack. And oh, another thing too, this is the information that came with it. Basically, it just tells you how to load your pack. It tells you about the options and stuff that's in the pack, and it's just a general, you need to read it just to kind of understand a little bit extra about your pack. Just to say, from what it is, I'm impressed with it. It looks good. I don't see anything to cause any worries or concern. It looks like it's sewn well. It looks like everything's intact the way it's supposed to be. There's nothing that's an issue. So now I'm going to show you some of the stuff I'm going to be keeping in it. Okay, now on this I'm just going to run through real fast. Tell you, I'm not going to get into details and stuff, so I'm just going to tell you what I've got. What I've got here is about 16 pounds. This is my base weight. This is everything I'm going to carry other than food, water, and fuel. So starting over here, I've got a Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch thin light pad. This is my camera case and my camera, which I'm using my camera at the moment. This is a Z-Pax Cuban fiber large pack cover. This is my Cocoon ultralight air core pillow. This is my OES tarp and my 2mm painter cloth ground sheet, plastic. I got some groundhog steaks. I got a clothes bag with jacket and some sleep clothes, extra socks, and then over here I've got a map and a compass. Back here I've got a rain jacket. I've got just a large dry sack I'm going to use as a food sack. I've got some MLD event mitts, some OR PL150 gloves. This right here is actually going to take the place of my Camelback. I'm not going to take it. I don't believe I'm going to use this instead. It weighs a lot less. I've got a Z-Pax Cloud Kit rain cover. This is my Sundries kit. It's got all my first aid stuff, just all kind of little odd and end stuff in there. My Neo Air regular. I've got a long handled titanium REI spoon. I've got a GSI HAE tea kettle, and inside I've got a White Box original stove, windscreen, and heat reflector. I've got my Kapilka 21 cup, a Moore clipper knife, Aquamira, just a little pack towel, notebook and ink pen, and that's pretty much it. And then of course I've got back here, I've got my